you're not making at least $1,000 a day profit from dropshipping, I guarantee you it's due to one of these 6 mistakes that I see every dropshipper make. Number 1 is focusing on the wrong things. Most people like to blame Facebook. They like to blame the algorithm. They like to blame pretty much everything except for the most important thing, and that is their product selection. Product selection is really like 90% of what contributes to your success in this business. So as long as your store is functional and doesn't look like complete trash, the problem's most likely not your store. The reality is winning products will sell almost regardless of everything else that you do. So 90% of your focus should be on product selection, product research, putting the hours in, and the remaining 10% of your time should be spent on optimizing your store and learning the ins and outs of the details of how Facebook ads work. So focus on the right thing. Just make sure you're investing your time where it really counts, and that is in the product research process. Number 2 is analysis paralysis. I'm sure you've heard of this before, but I see it all the time. People are scared to make mistakes, and ultimately that will hold them back from reaching really any level of success. My philosophy in business is to go fast and break things. I like making mistakes because it's honestly the fastest way to learn. So if you're not sure if something will work, try it out. The third mistake that I see every dropshipper make is listening to the myths that float around the industry. Things like you have to have reviews, or you have to use videos, or you should use urgency on your landing page, or that you can't sell more than one type of product in your dropshipping store. These things are easily deconstructed when you approach them with common sense. And so I challenge you to, next time you hear a myth, next time you hear something like you have to launch your ads at midnight, just approach it with some common sense and realize that most of these things are just rumors that really have no data to back them up. And at the end of the day, you can always test it if you're not sure. The fourth mistake that every dropshipper makes is that they're in too much of a hurry. They expect to make money right away. And in reality, what I see is that beginners have to test somewhere around 30, 40, sometimes 50 products before they find their first winner. But what happens is they see a winning product on a spy website on somebody else's store, and they say, okay, well, this should work for me too. And it doesn't, and they get disappointed, and they think that dropshipping is a scam and that it doesn't work. But in reality, products that work for one person rarely work for somebody else. It's just the way it is. And you have to stay consistent in the research and testing process and keep putting products out there until you hit your first winner. It's like anything else in life. You have to stay consistent. You have to work hard at it. You have to be willing to work through those failures if you expect to receive the reward of success. The fifth mistake that I see pretty much everybody make is that they underestimate the impact that stress has on their ability to work and to produce results in their business. Stress kills creativity. It strangles the mind. It prevents you from coming up with creative marketing angles and good ad copy and good product titles. So it's important to learn how to reduce your stress levels, whether it's going to the gym or going for a walk, getting fresh air, some sunlight, eating healthy, staying away from junk food to keep your brain clear. All of these things can contribute to your success in business because it allows your brain to function at optimal levels. The sixth mistake that I see everybody make, and this is probably the most significant one, is that they try to force products to work. I'm going to give you guys a few examples of this. One is they've seen a product work for someone else, and so they try to run ads to that product, and it doesn't work, and they keep trying, and they keep trying new creatives, they keep trying new interests, they keep pushing and forcing this product to work. And all they're doing is wasting their money instead of just listening to the data that says this product's not going to make you any money, which you usually can tell in the first 1 to 2 days, and people just keep digging that hole deeper. The other way is you find a winning product, and then after a few weeks or a few months, that product starts to die. And instead of moving on and being unemotional about it, they try to relaunch the product over and over and over again, digging themselves further into a hole and actually burning up all the profit that they did make while that product was working for them. I've seen countless people put themselves in serious debt by making this mistake. And so it's very important to be unemotional, to not get attached to any of your products. I don't care if they've made you $1 million. I don't care if they made your best friend $1 million. Do not get attached to these products. If they don't work, they don't work. Now, if you're interested in how I find my winning products, what my product research strategy looks like, what my ad strategy looks like, I have all of it posted inside my Discord, The Yard. The link is in the description. I hopefully will see you guys there. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you appreciate my content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.